I guess. Whatever. Okay, hi, this is Hardstyle, and I got another replay from GWL Santa, that Zerg player I cast before, over here in the red trunks on the right-hand side, and we got a Terran player, Varada, on the left-hand side. Both, I'm assuming, pretty low-ranking players, because that's what GWL Santa is, so let's see how they do. From what I've seen of Santa's gameplay, he really likes to open up with a roach rush. Roach rush. So hopefully he will do that today. Terran has a SCV ready for the wall off block and starting his wall off with a supply depot. Overlord's going nowhere right now. Still nothing in production, nothing breaking the average standard stuff. Both players seem to be droning up. A quick spawning pool at 10. That 10 pool would probably signify for some early pressure or get a lot of drones quickly. So we can see he does have the Overlord temporarily supply block, but that's probably just part of his build. Terran just putting down his barracks now. So he's gonna pretty early Marine take care of that pesky Overlord that might just fly over. Spawning pool is about 75% done. Barracks about 50, just about to hit 50% now. 3 drones just popped, so Santa seems to be droning up pretty hard. Might be a little oversaturated. Nope. He's undersaturated. Excuse me. Extractor going down at 15. Some standard stuff so far. 2 reactors go down for the Terran player, going a very heavy gas build. Might be going some Reaper Hellion harass, some early Hellion harass. With the completing his wall off there with a second supply depot. Roach Warren goes down. As I was saying before, here comes his heavy Roach harassment. Off. Gonna be finished just in time. Queen get that inject off right when it spawns. Little undersaturated. Would like to see a little bit more drones out of Santa here. The command center is up, not completely done yet. Marines coming out now. There's a factory for that Hellion play, which I assume is a little late by the time that's done. That Queen should be able to handle it. Overlord's going to take forever to fly over there. Just not enough gas for those 4. Oh, wait. Yeah, he does have 4 roaches already on the way. He's gonna get a nice timing attack, it looks like, the Zerg player here. With only a handful of Marines, I really don't think that can hold 4 roaches on the offensive. Factory just finished. See if he will pump out a Hellion. No, going for the 1-1-1 build with an 2 racks support. So maybe a Marine Marauder and MMM build? Possibly, yes, with the barracks going down now. It's a very late MMM build, it looks like. Overlord is going to possibly spot this. With 6 roaches, the sand goes down. It's just spawning the roaches. Will the Terran actually have time to counter that? Six Marines right now. Seventh is on the way with the medevac. So the possibility of drops is coming actually. The engineering bay dropping for probably early upgrades. A lot of roaches coming out now. So Santa will be attacking relatively soon with the second extractor coming down. Overlord does get away unharmed, seeing the medevac come down with a handful of Marines. possibility of a drop may be here with that second medevac and Marines constantly being pumped out. Tech Lab goes down for one barracks for two Marauders, so he did see those roaches, so he is going to respond to them appropriately. Handful of roaches are selected, so let's see. Oh, he is moving out, so it looks like Santa does seem to want to put some pressure on with the layer coming down at pretty early timing, and then the medevacs are loaded with a lot of Marines and a Marauder, so probably going to wait for the second Marauder to finish to put some pressure on right now, but might not be enough for a lot of roaches. 16 roaches at the 8-minute mark. This is devastating for this Terran player right now. He almost has no answer for this. Looks like the Zerg player will just march his way right in and take the offensive. Medevacs are going to spot this, and he's going to drop these off, I would assume. There's no way he can hold it off with airborne units. Yeah, he does drop them right now. Here's the attack. Marauders, no, not so much focus firing going on right now. The Marauder does go down, and the Marines are punishing those roaches. They do fall back. Doesn't have stim nor combat shield, so those are still very fragile Marines. The roaches do pull back. Looks like they're going to go all the way back to the base. Nidus Network goes down for Santa here. Looks like he's going to try and do a Nidus Worm drop with the Overseer. Yes, it does look like he does. He is, excuse me. With the full Medivacs, looks like the Terran is going to try and drop, but I believe the Zergs, he spots the drop, the Medivacs on the way, so it looks like Santa will be fine, but that Nidus Worm did finish. Let's see if the Medivacs do turn around. Looks like he's going to spot this just in time. See, the Overseer's moving out to get into position. One Hellion is on the way. Third Metaship is coming out right now. Overseer is in view. What does he have? What does Santa have to... Ooh, he has a lot of units in that Nidus Worm. If that Nidus Worm goes up, it's all over. It does. The Terran player does notice this. He drops his Marines, but does it go down? It does go down. That attack just got nullified by the Zerg, but he does try again. The Medivacs do go chase after it. They should really shoot down that Overseer, and it almost... Nope. Overseer is way too quick for those Marines. There is still a lot of units in that Nidus Worm. See if Santa will drop something. But that Terran player is moving out with those Marines and a couple of late Hellions from that factory to try and deal with those roaches, or deal with those Zerglings, but 3 full Medivacs are on the way. Looks like Santa's units are falling back for that impending drop. There's a deadly drop right now. That Overseer could have probably snuck back in, try and get a little bit more scouting information. The Zerglings should be ahead of those roaches. That might be a blunder that will cost Santa this game. Flying those Medivacs right over the army, not the greatest decision, but, well, with no anti-air, they are fine. The Spire gets dropped. 3 more roaches are on the way. The drop goes unchecked. Those units are still idle. Massive damage is going out with this drop. Let's see if the Zerglings and roaches can clean this up. 0-0 Marines do counter a handful of roaches at hand. Looks like the Zerg player has almost nothing, and the GG should be pretty soon. Yep, and there's the GG.